Hi there, beautiful thrivers. Welcome back to another video with Thriving in Chaos. It's Wednesday, and you already know that means WTF Wednesday, weekly tracking of finances. So thank you guys for being here. Click that subscribe button, like the video. Let's go. Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing good. Before we get started in this video, like usual, let me go ahead and grab today's prompter card. If you're new to my videos, this is a prompter card. It's basically a conversation starter. So I'll ask and answer the question on the card in this video, and you guys can put your answers in the comments below. It's just a little something to help us get to know each other better. So today's prompter card is... I think that we've done this kind of question before, but it may have been a long time ago, so I'm willing to do it again. Do you think you're an introvert or an extrovert? I am what you would call an ambivert. I have moments of introvertedness. I have moments of extrovertedness. I am both. There are moments where I don't do social. I don't answer my phone. I don't respond to text. I just want to be by myself or with my family, and I'm very introverted that way. And then there's moments where I don't mind being social, or if we have friends over, I'm very, very extroverted. It just depends on the day. So I am definitely quite both. What about you guys? Are you an introvert or an extrovert, or perhaps an ambivert like me? Let me know in the comments below. All right, today is WTF Wednesday. I always like to show this because this is the first book that I've gotten that's been personalized that way. This is just an Erin Condren Take Note classic lined notebook, and I'm using it to do my weekly check-in every single week. So we are going to be using this week 15th through the 21st. All of these stickers that you see are from Miss Casey Lee on Etsy. She is who I primarily buy from because I just love her stickers, and she has everything I could possibly need or want. And she has been gracious enough to give you guys a code. If you want to use it, it's Thriving15. You get 15% off of your entire order, and you can use that code as often as you want. I use it every single month. But I love her stickers, so I like to stick with hers. If this is the first time ever watching one of my WTF Wednesday videos, what I like to do is every Wednesday I go over the past week of online expenses. This used to be just online only. Things are kind of changing, evolving. Our WTF Wednesday, our baby is growing. It is becoming bigger and bigger, and I'm completely okay with it. I enjoy it. It is definitely adding substance to my WTF Wednesdays. So now, not only do we track our online purchases, our digital spending, if you will, but we're also tracking our cash expenses. We're tracking our bills, and now we're going to be tracking our credit card expenses. So it is just a bunch of different ways that we're paying for things, and we're going to track it all in this video. It's kind of crazy how much WTF Wednesday has evolved for me. So we're going to do it all this video. So I hope that you're in for the ride. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it gives you a little bit of inspiration for your own budgeting journey, the things that you're doing to keep your finances on track. And yeah, so let's just get right on into this. I feel like the no spend stickers are kind of obsolete now with all of these different ways that we're paying for things, but I'm still going to continue to put them on the days that we have no expenses. So we'll just see if anything comes up when we're adding in both credit card and digital spending. So we'll see how it goes. This is the first credit card we've had. So we did have one like back in our youth, and we just didn't do it right. And since we had that like 20 years ago, we have been very scared of it. Once we got that paid off, we were like, we're not touching credit cards again. But we need to build our credit. We want our credit to be better, and if we want to ever be able to retire to the beach and things like that, we've got to have a good credit score to be able to get those things done. So we are trying to use a credit card for gas purchases only, so that it kind of just helps build up our credit by paying this credit card off every single month with expenses that we already do. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad that I'm including it in my WTF Wednesdays so that I'm keeping that part accountable as well. And we're doing it right this time. All right, we are using red. Let me grab that. Okay, so where do we begin? There's so many different things. First, I'm going to start with our digital spending. This is what we've spent out of our checking account. So I'm going to do these. I will say that maybe some of this won't make sense because I pre-recorded my YouTube paycheck cash stuffing, which won't drop until Friday. So you're going to see me pulling out cash that wasn't there like Monday. But it is there because I pre-recorded that video. It's weird, but I still want to go ahead and take out the money. Just go with it. It is what it is. With that being said, on Wednesday, we did make our budgeting purchase. I went ahead and bought all of the stickers that I need for April. So I'm really hyped that she's putting them out sooner so that I can get ahead of the game. I already have those stickers. It's awesome. And that was a total of $69. We do the roundup challenge. And for me, that means no matter what the cent is, I'm rounding it up. Even if it's 01, we're rounding up. And this is just another way to save very slowly. And I'm leaving that in my account just to kind of help build that account buffer really, really slow. But it's better than no growth, right? So the original cost was $68.39, and that is a savings of 61 cents. So awesome. That's a good start to the day. And then let's see. We didn't have anything else on these days up until the 21st, where we had my daughter's mental health appointment. I put my kids in therapy or counseling. I don't really know what to call it. But every week they take turns and they go and talk to their therapist. And just, they're teenagers. So I think it's really, really important mental health wise. In this day and age, teenagers are struggling so hard. And I'm trying to prevent any of that. So I think it's working. It's definitely put them on a trajectory that I was hoping for but didn't expect, and it is happening. So I'm really, really happy about that. In addition to that, we did our taxes. This is going to be coming out of my taxes envelope. I'm going to explain this a little bit later. That money that's coming from the taxes wasn't supposed to be for the actual paying of doing our taxes, but some things have changed, big, big changes, and I'll try and explain a little bit. There's some of it I can't really explain until I get all of my ducks in a row. So I'll try my best to explain what's going on with that. So we do have that coming from our taxes envelope. So we're going to do that. These were even, so there's no change to be had there. Now, credit card. I think I'm going to do this in a different color. Let's go with black. Okay, so for credit card expenses, we had on the 18th, I'm going to put CC right here. These will all be gas except for one because my hubby used the wrong card. So we're going to have to handle that. Definitely gas though. So with this, I'm not going to do the straight up roundup challenge. What I will end up doing is calculating how much all of the credit card expenses are together and then rounding up that lump sum to the next dollar. So I'm not going to round up every single one of these because I just don't want to. But that is going to be $27.23 for gas on that day. on the 19th. You guys are going to get a close-up view of how much gas my hubby goes through because he travels quite a bit for his job. So it's really important. Gas on Sunday. Now, whether these came out on this day, I don't know. I doubt it because he doesn't really work on the weekends. So maybe it's delayed by a couple of days, but I'm just going by what the credit card statement says. So we move. On the 20th as well, we had, this is the purchase that he made and he used the wrong card. So this is going to be coming from cost of living and car maintenance. Those two items. And it was for a total of $74.63. And then on the 21st was another gas. So credit card, gas, and that was for $25 even. All right. So we've got credit card, we've got our checking account. We are also going to be tracking our cash spending as well. So let me start by writing out our categories. We typically pull from several different places to make these purchases happen. One of those would be account buffer. Even though we don't want to do that, it's there if it's absolutely needed. But it is what allows us to make these types of purchases without having to go and deposit first. So account buffer, then we also use our cash envelopes, which is where we really want to pull from. It's why we saved in those cash envelopes so we can do these purchases. We're also going to be tracking our cash spending right here. And then in addition to that, we're going to be tracking our credit card spending. And then we have our Save the Change challenge. Okay. Whew, that's a lot. These things are getting bigger. Maybe I should start scooching these up a little bit so that I have even more space down here. Possibly. I don't know. We'll see when I decorate up for March how that's going to go. Okay. So we've got our account spending. We have our credit card spending. We need to do our cash spending. So let's go ahead and do some numbers so that I know how much I need to pull in total for gas or credit card, since he accidentally used the wrong card there. All right, so 27, 23, 34, 82, 74, 63, and 25. That's a total of 161.68. I'm going to write that there. 161.68. With, let's see, 74.63 of that being something that wasn't gas. So the gas in total was 87.05. I need to put that somewhere. 87.05. I'm going to put it right here. 87.05. This is where we're going to round up to 88 to pull from gas. Okay. This is the first time doing the credit card thing, so bear with me. I'm trying to figure this out as I go. All right, so we're going to be pulling 88 from that, and let's see what that leaves in total. 161.68 minus 88. That leaves $74 that we're going to be pulling from here. So we might just do 74 since we did have some overage with the 87.05. So 74 is what we're going to pull from here. Let me put that beside it. So don't forget. Okay. I hope that makes sense. It almost kind of sort of makes sense to me. All right. So that's our stuff. Let's go ahead and start pulling some money, and then while we're doing that, we'll grab out our trackers and see what we spent with cash. But first, I need to put on my squares because I'm extra. I almost got started here and was like, what? Wait, there's something missing. These look so blank. and this is why. So I'm going to put these on here really quick, and then we will get started. And I forgot no spin stickers. I am just discombobulated. If you know where I got that from, put it in the comments below. I am just losing my mind. Look, I even pulled off a wrong sticker. Okay. All right, we had some no spins. That's awesome. Let's keep going. All right, so I'm going to attempt to start with taxes and budgeting. And I say attempt because I don't know how change is going to go. We might have to pull from other places to make change. We'll see. As far as taxes goes, this is the cost to actually do taxes, which isn't what this is supposed to be for. This was just to pay the taxes on my YouTube income. But we found out that we owe a lot more than just that. In fact, we owe more than what I made in YouTube in the year of 2022. And we had to find out why that was and investigate and make some changes to make sure that doesn't happen again. But a couple $1,000s is what we owe the government. More money. So I decided I'm just going to take the taxes out from here, and because I have to come up with $2,000. So that's really inconsequential at this point. This to $378. So I need $138. I need to make change because I don't have change here. I have $8 here. I can use 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need, let's see, 158. I need $20 more. So what I'm going to do is this is how I condense my challenges, is using it as a change maker, if you will. So I need change for, let's see, 20, 40, 50. Yeah. And then we'll just stick the 50 in here. It helps condense, but it also helps me make change when I need to. Might see this again in the video, we'll see. Alright, so now we have 100, 20, 30, 135, 36, 37, and 38. So $20 change. We'll stick it back in here. So now we have 1, 2, 220, 230, 240. That'll go towards the $2,000 that we owe the government. Yay. Yeah, that was just a whole thing. It changed a lot of things, including our plans for vacation, which is the part that I'm not really going to talk about because we are still in the process of getting all our ducks in a row on what we're going to do. We had to cancel our cruise, lost some money from that. We're going to do hopefully a cheaper vacation just to have a vacation. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I will keep you guys informed as I get everything ready to go and I can explain it. So $138 for taxes, done. And that's not paying taxes, that's paying to do or file our taxes. All right, budgeting. We need $70 or $69, should I say. We have $70, so one of these ones, I totally regret keeping the nasty ones now. It's going to go in there. So we have now paid $69. This one will go in here for now. And again, the cash stuffing you'll see on Friday is me stuffing that with the YouTube paycheck. So sorry, it's going to look a little confusing, but you know, I just wanted to really get that back into the bank. So we're done with this business binder. Now I want to move on to, let's go ahead and tackle mental health, which is in my short-term binder. And we are going to mental health, doing 50, 65, 50, 65 every week. And that leaves 50, 150, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95. So 195 in there. And that'll take care of the cash expenses or the digital spending from our account. So now let's go ahead and take care of the gas portion of the credit card, which is in revolving. And let's see, we said it was a total of $88. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. All right. So that would be what, $12 I need? Yeah. So 10, 11, 12. Wow, that just, I love when it works out perfectly. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And then $12 change from that. I'll just stick that there. So now our gas envelope has 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, 11, 12. So 112 for gas. So that covers the gas, and the gas there. Now we just have this left, which wasn't a gas purchase, it was an accident to use the wrong card. So this will be found in my cost of living and car maintenance. This is my reserves binder. So I'm going to pull $10 if I have it. 50, 50, 5. I might need to make a change. So put this 20 in. Let's see. Do we have a 10? 2 5s is fine as well. So 5. Oh wait, there's a 10. All right, we'll do that. So we took 10 from car maintenance, put this back in here. I took it from tags since our tags aren't due until December, so it'll be fine. So 10 from there, and then we're going to take 65, the 65 we have in our cost of living right here. 20, 40, 50, 65. Emptied that envelope out. But we have paid that now. So my plan is to keep the credit card separate from the cash envelopes that we take for these because they're 2 different accounts. So I'm going to do, let's see, we took 88 for gas and we did 74 for the cost of living. So that's 162. I'm going to take that out of here. 150, 60, and I don't have 2, of course not. Why? Let me see if I have 1s in here. Do I have enough for 5 1s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's do that. And put the 5 in here. All right, so the struggle, 150, 160, 161, 162. I'll leave this here. So this is going to be credit card. Just put a little thing right here just so I can keep it a little bit separate so that I'm not confusing the two. Bank account, and this is for billing. 162 credit card. So let me make sure we pay our credit card. All right, so we've got the 162 for that. That means we didn't take anything from account buffer, which is nice. We did take from our cash envelopes, not including the credit card. I really don't know how I'm going to do this. Like I said, it is a work in progress on how to organize this in a video. So we'll see. But from cash envelopes, we're taking 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 60, 65, 70. So 270, 1, 2, and 3. 273 is what we took for the rest of that. And then let's check out cash spending. Actually, we can already fill this part in. We saved 61 cents. I'm not really counting this. I'm gonna have to figure all that out. This time I'm not gonna count it. We're gonna do the things. All right, let's go ahead and figure out how much we spent in cash spending. The first one we spent out of was definitely revolving for sure. Y'all thought it was short term. It wasn't. It was kid savings. I am getting ready for my daughter's grad party, so I bought a bunch of things. And those are the only two that we spent out of this week. So, whew, the groceries. My gosh, I had to dip into my rollover. It wasn't fun. From our revolving binder, we spent a total of $787. So this is week 3 of February, and we spent $787. Okay. And then this is week 3 of February, and we spent $500. Really, I just went and deposited this, but we did spend almost $500. It was very, very close. So we'll just leave the rest of it in there. And we're just talking dollars, so. Okay. So in total, we spent $587. So we spent a total of $1,287. Okay. And then I want to find out how much we spent from our account, because we have the credit card total, we have our cash spending total, but we don't have our Bank of America. I don't even have Bank of America. I don't know what I'm doing. We have our digital spending from our bank accounts. So we spent 69, 65, and 138, and that is a total of 272. We have 273 in cash, so we're good. 272 from our accounts, and that's that. I feel like this is really confusing. I'm gonna get better at this. We're just adding a bunch of things to WTF Wednesday, so it's not as straightforward as it used to be. But we're managing, right? We're getting all of our numbers in a row. I think it's okay. I think. All right, so we did cover the full 272, which is good with 273. Then we have 1,287 that we spent in cash. We spent 161.68 in our credit card. So all of this is what we spent this week. It's a crazy week, especially with groceries. It was hard even getting it down to this price. Between these three, it was really, really difficult. I had to dip into my rollover. I did not want to do that. That's not what I really wanted the rollover to be for. But I was in the grocery store and I had a list. I had a list, and it was such a small list, and I felt like I was definitely going to be under, and I wasn't, which was so frustrating. And I'm like, how is this happening? I don't know. And we even skimmed, like we didn't get all the things we normally get. So the struggle is real. Anybody else feeling that struggle? Grocery struggle? Okay. So the next thing I want to do is go ahead and transfer some of these numbers over into my main budget book, which is here. This is my lovely budget book. This is the main piece, if you will. Side piece, main piece. Okay, that was corny. I apologize. Sorry about that. This week we are working on the 15th through the 21st. Where to put all of these things? It's just expanding. We're just expanding. I'm trying to write smaller, I guess. So we're just going to write WTF Wednesday, number 3, bank, which is this number up here. We spent $272. And then our cash spending, we spent $12.87. One of my hairs, sorry. $12.87. And then for credit card spending, we spent $160, $168. So we're going to say $162 because we did pull $162 for that. And then our save the change is 61 cents. All right, let's do some math. From our bank account, 318 and 272 is $590. Cash spending, 745 and 1287 is 2032. Credit card spending just started this week. And now our save the change is not much. It is 96 cents. And the reason why it's not much is because we're not using our bank account as much, which is a good thing, I think. So we just have one more week to go for February before we can close this completely out and get our final numbers on what we've spent out of the week. So that's nice. I'm going to go ahead and take my thumbnail really quick, and then we are going to do the bills portion of this video. Okay, so we are done with this part of the book, and I'm going to put all of this in my back to the bank envelope. Since it's two different accounts, our spending account and this is billing, so when I pay the credit card from our billing account, it'll be in there. Ready to go. Does that make sense? Just keeping the two different accounts separate. That's why I have them separated that way. But now we can go ahead and do our bills for February on what has come out. Actually, I'm going to start in the back here to our bill tracker. All right, so we did have our other Amazon Prime come out. We have 2. Don't ask why. I have no clue. We did have water come out for $57.79, which was exactly the same as last month. Weird. We did have internet come out, $99.98. That is usually the same, so not surprising on that. And then we had iCloud come out. It was 99 cents. Discord hasn't come out yet. So there's that. It was just those 4 bills. So now we can take it back to February, where, let's see, nothing on that side. So right here, water was $57.79. Done. Internet was $99.98. Done. And then iCloud did come out for 99 cents. Ah, what is this bug? What are you? What are you? All right. Rescue mission. Come here, little fella. Go on. Let's take you outside where you belong. Get up there. Don't be afraid. There you go. Go on. It's okay. No one's gonna hurt you. Get on in there. Okay, let's go outside. Today has been an interesting day. Okay. We have saved a little tiny bug. I don't know what kind of bug it was. It was cute though. All right, so we have done all of the bills that came out. Discord is probably going to come out today, tomorrow, sometime. And so we'll just add that into all of these bills that are going to come out next week. All right, so we are pretty much done. I don't want to take too much more of your time. I feel like the more stuff I add to my WTF Wednesdays, the longer these videos get. So I'm trying to be efficient. Clearly, I am still working on the organization of that. So bear with me while I try and figure all of this out and how I want to organize it. But I'm glad you guys are here with me. I hope that it did inspire you just a little bit, at least, in getting your own budgeting under control or tracking your expenses, the things that we have to do. It's really important. I usually try and take at least 10 minutes a day working on something in regards to my budget, whatever it is, whether it's just tracking things that are coming out of the account, which I'm glad I did because we did have something come out that wasn't supposed to. So my hubby's going to be taking care of that when he gets home. Like, it's just really important to keep track of your stuff. And for me, at least 10 minutes a day on my budgeting, whatever that may be, whether it's being creative about it or actually just checking over things. It's just really important to keep track, keep it in your mind. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're still watching and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let me be your weekly inspiration for your own budgeting journey, because we all have one, whether you do it or not. Thanks for spending your time with me, and I will see you guys on Friday for our YouTube paycheck cash stuffing. Looking forward to it with you guys, and as always, until next time, bye.